So the next question comes from an individual. So they say, I've been following a keto eating plan, but my weight loss has slowed even though I have more to lose. I struggle with increasing my calories, and I still believe it's necessary to keep calories in the low end, between 1,200 and 1,500 calories daily. Would increasing my daily calorie goals speed up my weight loss?
Increasing daily calorie goals, no, probably not. I would say the most important thing is to make sure that you're not hungry, because that's that sustainability piece that is key. And if you're not hungry, pushing yourself to eat beyond that would not be a good plan for the long run. So a couple of things that I would say to that. Number one, a weight stall for a while is very normal. So first you have to say, is this truly a plateau, or is this just my body's pause period for a little bit? Bodies seem to adjust to a lower weight. So we see this in most everyone. So my first recommendation is to be patient on this. And it may take a while for your body to essentially reset. So a pause in the weight loss sometimes can be very normal. And if you're not regaining weight, I like to tell people, think about this. What you're doing right now is you're practicing maintenance. And it can be very hard in the long term for people to maintain the weight that they've lost, even more so than to get down to a specific weight. So practicing maintenance is something that is a really important part of the process for everyone. Now, if your stall in weight loss continues on, one of the other things I would do is to go and spend a week really specifically weighing and calculating everything. Because, and I'm guilty of this too, all of us here at Virta who follow the Virta treatment sometimes can fall into these traps where we say, oh, that looks like a cup of tomatoes. And even people who have been doing this for a long time, I encourage everyone to pause at least every couple of months and spend just a few days literally weighing and counting everything to make sure some things haven't snuck back in. And the other thing that I would say is, has exercise changed? Have you started exercise or have you stopped exercise? Because sometimes that can impact it. Believe it or not, especially in women, what we see often is when they begin exercise, which why wouldn't they? They're feeling better, they've lost that initial weight, they're ready to start moving. What happens is that can actually cause a prolonged weight plateau. Now, that initially sounds like it could be a problem, but in reality, what's happening is they tend to be building muscle. And so their body composition is changing, but they're just not seeing it on the scale. So believe me, if that's occurring, continue on and embrace that longer plateau and start to pay attention to things like, wait a minute, my pants fit a little bit differently. And you may get cues here that you're doing just fine from things other than the scale.
I think those are some excellent tips for getting through that weight plateau and thinking about the perspective from that.